Hello Slapafish community, welcome back to another World Tanks console video. So in this video I'm going to be playing the premium independent medium tank, the Ignis Purgatio, which is a Warhammer 40k tank. So if you ever get the chance to pick up this tank is, I highly recommend this tank. And this tank is quickly becoming my favorite Cold War tank in the game. So yeah, I'm also trying to 3 market, and making tons of silver. And the Ignis Purgatio is just, it has a very unique playstyle. It has the AT gem launcher that does like, it only does like 600 damage, I believe. Damage is 700. And the penetration is 600. That's where I got those numbers mixed up. But it also, it features the multi-weapon system. And it really does work on this tank with the multi-weapon system. The AT gem as your secondary, and as your primary weapon, you have a 20-shot autoloader doing 150 damage per shot. It doesn't have the best standard pen. 280 standard pen, 360 premium pen. I only have premium loaded up on this tank, but the inner clip is 0.5, doing 150 damage per shot, so you can absolutely knock out tanks very quickly. But the dispersion after shot is really bad, so sniping with the main gun is not really recommended, what I'm doing right here. But I have like a whole bunch of accuracy stuff to make it happen a little when I get the chance, the opportunity to do it. I don't do it much, but it's only to secure kills, or to do as much damage I possibly can to, like, maybe a tank sitting still, or damage I need to put out. Also, there's an AT gem off in the distance, flying off because I missed my AT gem, and it's gonna be flying the entire game. Yeah. So the Ignis Purgatio, it's basically a bat chat, and if you like your bat chat playstyle, the Ignis Purgatio is basically that, with just a better inner clip reload and with an ATGM launcher. Yeah, that's basically what it is. You fire at ATGM, then you unload with your 20 round autoloader, and you can absolutely destroy a flank with this tank when you're fully loaded with your ATGM and your your main gun. And also 30 Bs and leopards, I know where to hit them, and it's really funny because I always like them on fire or amaranth. Their lower plate is where their field tank is, and I have Deadeye on this tank, and every time I fight a 30 B, I'm always aiming there in the Ignis, and it's just, well, good luck. And also the auto cannon, also the tank has a little bit of armor. It's not a lot of armor. It's not gonna bounce any like big guns. By big guns I mean like 120 millimeters or anything like big. But it can bounce these little autocannons that are everywhere, especially on the French tanks, or on the new martyr tanks, or the BMP tanks. They hit your upper plate, it's at an angle, and it has a decent amount of armor, so it's able to actually bounce those little autocannons. As long as they don't aim at your lower plate, you're fine. So going against martyrs, it's really a really good, powerful tank to go against, because they can't really pen you unless they get your sides, which is funny. But you have that 20-shot autoloader that will just annihilate them very fast. Let's look at the armor. The armor on the upper plate is 90 millimeters thick, so yeah, that's why I'm not really pinning. I mean, the bagel panzer will. So I actually have two replays. That game I did 9,000 damage, kind of sniped with the ATMs a bit, but let's do another game. Let's be on airfield of all maps. You think this tank wouldn't be really good for airfield, but when I go on airfield, I like to go in the middle with the Ignis Purgatio, like on the GH and I line, the 5-6 line. Yeah, GHJ 5-6. That's where I like to go. And sometimes I keep forgetting because most of the time I go where our entire team is. But yeah, it'll be fine. But I also have the mobility. I do have a mobility setup on this. Like the regular speed of this tank is 65, and reverse speed is 23 with a horsepower per ton of 34.58. And there goes the Scorpion 90. He didn't really stand a chance. I also have some shots put in 30B. Thinking about reloading. Here comes the Centurion 9. Probably not going to reload if he comes after me. And this tank can easily 1v1 any tank in the game. Very much easily. But I do have the powertrain and traction system, so my top speed is 75. So yeah. Goodbye 30p2. HE gem with the 20 round autoloader. Boom. And I like to get in that position where I was at with this tank early game on airfield, because I can catch tanks that are away from the wolf pack, because the enemy team likes to go on that south, and sometimes you can catch like the enemy teams, that stragglers that may be too aggressive than the rest of the team, and I'm able to put shots into them and clip them out. And I'm trying to hit this shot. As you can see, the dispersion after shot is not that good. It wasn't really helping. But the accuracy of this tank is actually 0.35, which is actually pretty bad. Anyway, Centurion 9 dead. There's a Bagel Panzer. Bagel Panzer running away. There's a Chieftain Morton CTR. And as you can see, the smoke screen that got popped actually messed with the ATGM. I gotta make a video on how to like protect yourself against ATGMs, because there are ways to protect yourself against ATGMs, and smoke screen is one of the big ways, because smoke screen can impede with the tracking. So here's the 4-2-11 ATGM there in 7 seconds until I'm loaded. So I'm not going to be able to clip out a 4-2-11, which sadly, no. Chieftain CPR gets the kill, but there's 3 tanks left. But I did notice that there is a heavy tank in K3. Yeah, he's right there. He's the Chieftain Mark 5. Now, guess what? This is going to be easy feasting, because I have almost 2,000 hit points. That guy is by himself, and none of my team's ever there. So I'm about to gain 2,000 hit points of damage really fast. And this is how fast you can rack up the damage in this tank very, very quickly. I'm at 6,398 damage. That ATGM actually bounced, or it got absorbed, and now it doesn't really matter, because I got my 20 round autoloader. And goodbye Chieftain Mark 5. Now I'm up to 8,462 damage with 6 kills. Damage and kills becomes very easy for this tank. So yeah, guys, makes a lot of silver too. Anyway, that's it for this video. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. Also, Slapafish, because we're and peace out. See ya.